Aaron Judge right now is hitting about as well as any clean player I have ever seen in my life. I tweeted this stat yesterday, which sort of made the rounds, that I think demonstrate that perhaps better than any that I've seen. Over his last 50 games, so this dates to the very beginning of May, Aaron Judge owns an OPS of 1439. So if you add up his on-base and his slug, that total is 1439. That is the highest OPS over any 50-game season span by a right-handed hitter. Ever. Aaron Judge right now is immersed in a 50-game stretch better than any right-handed hitter that has ever lived, at least by that one standard of measure. If you look at the entirety of that list, players that have hit that well over that long a period of time, you're talking Bonds, you're talking Ruth, and you're talking Williams. You're talking baseball royalty. Now, you can small sample size me because 50 games is only a third of a season. But right now, he is hitting about as well as I've ever seen and doing the very best he can to carry a Yankees lineup that isn't really doing much to support him. He and Soto right now are hitting really, really well, obviously. But that team has lost and tied a bunch of recent series. There's not a whole lot of depth on that team, but he's obviously doing his very best to carry them.
Is he the best right-handed hitter you've ever seen?
I think so. That's inclusive of all of them, of A-Rod, of Manny, of McGuire in his juiced-up heyday. Even Pujols.
Miguel Cabrera I put up there.
Even Pujols in his prime wasn't doing this. Miguel Cabrera, even in his Triple Crown season, wasn't doing this. Aaron Judge is slugging .932 over his last 50 games. What you have to consider, Evan, is that right now the hitting environment in baseball is so unfavorable. The numbers across baseball right now, the offensive numbers are so suppressed because pitching is so good. And Aaron Judge is still doing this. That's what makes this current run incredible. The question is not, should he win the Triple Crown or could he? The question is not, could he win the MVP or should he? The question is the one that you just asked. Is he the best right-handed hitter ever? I'm not talking about all time, but I'm talking about for a season, for a span, for a 3-year span. Right now, that answer might be yes.